Well, Matthew was diagnosed 3 years ago. He woke up in the middle of the night and he had blood in his diaper. Hours later, he was diagnosed with stage 4 kidney cancer. We were just in shock and we were just beyond devastated. The news just seemed like it kept getting worse, and I actually started to fear the door opening. I wanted to just close the little shade on the door and just kind of pretend that we weren't there.
Matthew's oncologist came in to see us. She had devastating news that his type of tumor, it was called blastemo predominant, which is associated with a very, very poor prognosis. In fact, only 1 in 5 can be successfully treated.
I couldn't breathe, and I could feel my head and my heart. It just felt like it was going to explode into a million pieces. So I literally ran out of the room, and I was just looking for anywhere to go to try to compose myself. And I almost walked away from God, I'm going to be honest. But in His mercy, I really feel that God just reached out His hand and caught me right at the last minute, because I decided to call our former pastor. I remember pouring my heart out to him and crying and just, telling him all of my emotions. And he very lovingly yet firmly said to me, "Linda, this is not going to go any easier without God." So that was a crucial moment for me.
Probably the most impactful fear that I feel is when the phone rings and we're expecting scan results for Matthew. And there's a part of you that doesn't want to pick up that phone. You're just too scared. But the waiting and the anticipation and the anxiety is just excruciating. So you have to. In the pediatric cancer community, there's actually a term for it. They call it scanxiety. That's exactly what it is. As a pediatric parent, you just train to immediately think the worst. Belly pain, you think relapse. So it's just hard to get away from that fear. It's just always there.
I was so overwhelmed at one point that I just had to say, "Lord, I lie him down." And that is the hardest thing, at least for me, that I had to tell God, because I know in reality, he doesn't belong to me. We are just absolutely exhausted.
Yeah, and terrified at the same time.
Yes. I feel like God brought such strong Christians into our lives during this period of time. Every time we fell, which was often, they picked us back up again. I know for us, Patrick's sister, Michelle, and her husband, Joe, they were with us for every hospitalization and every major surgery. And honestly, without them, we wouldn't be standing still. We just think of Jesus as that strong core that holds us together when we feel like we're completely unraveling. Even if we don't get what we want, or He doesn't answer our prayers the way we hope that He does, He's still worth it because of what He sacrificed for us.
Yeah, and we know whatever the outcome is, Matthew will be safe, no matter where he is, whether it's here or if it's the other side of heaven. We know he will be safe.